Hello guys, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing great. Let me do the usual stuff I do, right? Yeah. Okay. What can we do? I had some issues with this machine, virtual machine, but I think it's solved now. So I want to do the same stuff I did last time. Let me fix my microphone. Right. So we write some Sigma detections, and we will be using the Red Canary Atomic Red Team as a like inspiration, let's say, as a guide and stuff like that, right? And of course, we will be mainly interested in Linux and mainly interested in ODD. That's the usual stuff for me lately. Yeah. Shoot. Okay. Let's go to the Red Team. I mean the Atomic Red Team by Red Canary. Well, those are the Linux tests. You can also get the GitHub for the Sigma. Yeah. Let's see if we find something interesting that we want to check. And also in meantime, let me provide you with the information on what rules I currently have. This is the repository created by Florian Roth, who is also the creator of the Sigma. I'm a big fan of the guy. Yeah, you can see. This is really good starting point for you guys to read this, to learn from it, and use maybe in the for your work as well. I'm not sure if you like or not. But it's here. It's a nice reference. So this is currently on this system. Let's go back to the Red Team. I mean the Red Canary Red Team Atomics, right? Privilege escalation. I'm just like scanning through whether I see something that is interesting for me or Okay, so we was doing this last time. Basic rule for that. This is related to the timer. It's like the systemd unit. Now I think it will be the same as previous one. Hey, how are you doing, man? This is like the clear, those clear commands. Let me tell you something about it. Where you have this echo command, for example, this is shell built in, which means that you will not see it in the ODD. Instead, you will see the calls or like events related to the bash, right? Or the shell. Oh, thanks. Great. Nice to have you here. Perhaps we can talk. What you've been doing lately? And I think yeah, anything related to cybersecurity at work or anything fun stuff. Okay, what job are you currently working at, and what are you looking for? Sorry, I don't remember. I guess we were talking before. Yeah, we were talking before. But for the stream, you can tell. Okay, as I remember correctly, you were like the software engineering, more of what you want to transition to the cybersecurity. Is that correct? Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough call, to be honest, when you have like some let's say some experience in the IT industry, right? Because you are expecting to make some amount of money, right? Let's say, my assumption is that you are making fine money, but in order to transition to the cybersecurity, you would most probably, maybe not for sure, you will be downgraded when it comes to salary. So currently at this moment, I'm just reminding you guys, I'm looking for some kind of use case from the Atomic Red team by Red Canary to get some inspiration for the Sigma rule, basically. I've seen those. You can also contribute a test, which is also something fun to do, right? This is Recon. It's lots of possible open test that we can. Okay, so this is related to the rsync and the scp command. This could be fun. Okay, remote file copy. Okay, so it's simulating the host, the remote and the local host. This is like the reverse command of the previous one. It's like pulling. In this you push, basically. Right, so you push from the remote host. For this you need to know the path and you save it on the local. That maybe is something of the interest. So this is like this. Let's invoke that. Okay, so I want to become a root. I want to run the PowerShell on this Ubuntu machine. Okay, then you want to invoke atomic test. Okay, then this is like the first one. Let's see if I'm correct with the syntax here. Yeah, this is it. Okay, so this is, I guess we need get prerequisites. Okay, so no define, but it don't like that we don't have the victim host as a host name. One more time, maybe. Let's define our own. But I need to remind myself how to define our own. Okay, so this is like this number. What else can we get? Check prerequisites. Okay, so that doesn't help us. How about we run the verbose? Well, we know what's the issue, right? Yeah. Doesn't really help us. Input args. Can I do it? Let's see. Okay, that is the issue here. I assume. So maybe that was the issue. So now what we are doing, we're trying to invoke the atomic test to be successful. After we do that, we check the logs, what we have gathered, what basically was what we can find in the logs, in the audit logs. Hopefully we'll find something of the interest, like for sure we'll have some exe.cv files, right? Logs, which indicates of the usage of the rsync command. The issue with this role is that I can see legitimate usage for that, for the administration work, like a lot of admins are using the rsync. Let's try one more time. Yeah, I'm sure. Right. Great. So let's do that. It's not working that great. Yeah, let's go. So I created the user. What the fuck? It's not like performing. It's like broken, to be honest, because it should be creating those for us, basically, right? Or no? Yeah, it should. Fuck. Do I really want to bother with that? Ah, fuck that. Cron. Show me the cron one. I feel like the previous, the more the beginning, the better they perform, like no broken and stuff like that. Show me this proc file system. Okay, so it creates the output file. Okay. Fuck. Let's look for this. Okay, not proc title, it's not helpful. Exe CVE. This is shell. Okay, so we can maybe go after this or maybe only this. Okay, my mouse is going insane. Okay. So proc title holds the information about what command was performed. It's most of the time encoded, hex encoded, but we have this switch which decodes the hex. Most of the time the time is also in the timestamp format, but with this switch you have that also converted. This is local time for the host, right? This is interesting, but that's not of the interest at all. I don't like it, to be honest. There's nothing crazy happening here because it's like command execution mainly, right? So it's all the way to like detect this with the ODD would be to monitor the command line. I don't like it. Let's move on to something more interesting. Pluggable authentication modules. This is always fun. Creates PAM module. Okay. Fucking mouse. Because I'm like on the... Currently I'm on wireless. But you can see the process, right? Like, you can see if you have, like, this is, we have like no official requirements, stuff like that. We just explore some different stuff because most of the time your detection will be based on the data that you are working with, right? We are currently, well, we have the Linux logs. We know what we are working with. We have like the Linux ODD log So yeah, that's the data we are working with. Let's do the cleanup again. Oh fuck, I'm not sure whether it was smart. Yeah, we'll see. God damn it. Okay. This is like, yeah, it's not smart. However, okay, so this is me installing the SSH, and we have like this key PAM, which should be related to the changes in the PAM. Okay, so we can like check for it. Okay, so this is like the event of me creating the PAM module. You can see it here. Fuck. Okay, let me fucking change that. Let me fix my mouse because I'm not able to work with that. Right, okay, so perhaps the virtual machine doesn't like the wireless one. Right. Okay. So this is like inserting the PAM rule. Right, this is the rule. And then it's enabling that. It's like the entire command here. If we do not manage to like create something for the Sigma, at least we will have been playing with the Atomic Red team, and you can see how to do that. So this, you can take a look at this even, right? Let's make it like educational more. This is like event related. The path is, I always understood it as like this file was accessed within this log. However, like the more specific true definition of it is like the files that was passed. Those are the files that were passed to the command, to this process basically. Yeah, so yeah. So this file was created. Then we have deleted that, right? This is also related to deletion. This could be easily, I think, done with checking this directory. So you add this file to the directory, which is the config file, let's say, in the snapping directory. Then you added this string to this, at this index, so at first position basically. So my question is whether there is something related to this action. Because I wanted to make it somehow better. Let's grab for everything that's create. And this is related to me installing the SSH. This is this file. To be honest, the easy one would be to check for create, and the name must start with this, right? Because how it works is creates this file and then puts the PAM rule in it at the first index. Yeah, yeah, that's actually kind of smart, because with such tests you don't want to edit like something that's already on the system, the PAM configs. So it creates like this snapping file in the snapping directory. Checking the next one. Sorry for that. It's not good to rely on that, because it will not be passed in the every scenario, right? Because someone can open this file with the Vim and you will not see this at all. Let's grab this ID. Let's see what we have. So this is like the command it performed, right? It should align. Created the file. You have like this. I mean, yeah, like 2 delete ones. Not sure whether it's related to me deleting it later. And this is cool. What command? Binary was executed. Key PAM. Let's find the PAM. Yeah, that's everything. So it's looking for the basically this was initiated here. Writes to this. To be honest, writing rule that checks PAM configuration, we could use those, right? Because we can use this event. We can use this event to create our detection, right? this one exec event. Is there something PAM related here? Not really. Let's grab something for the references. When you work with the atomic malicious PAM rule, it checks. We got this part right, but we don't, which is like by itself it could be malicious, right? Yeah, you're not able to see what was inserted in the config. Yeah, because I can like, you know what I can do if I'm on the root machine? I can go. Did I not delete that? Or it was here already? Yeah, sorry for that. Okay. Okay. That's cool. So let's do it one more time. Yeah, of course. Yeah, scratch that what I was saying. This is not creating this. So I wonder what was the creation events, to be honest. It's related, of course, this is related to Su PAM modules. Yeah, I should read it more carefully. Okay, it's hang up, I guess. Sorry for that. Was it done or not? Yeah, it's done. Oh right, yeah, I didn't see that. Fuck me. Look for it. For the latest. Yeah, it's related to the seed command. Perhaps we need to obtain some more information about name type of create, because I was pretty sure it relates to the file being created. Okay, name. Shit. Records the intent of each path records operation, so this intent was create. But I want to know for sure. Kind of file operation being referenced, so it's like create. It's like changes to the PAM files could be like the only case here, right? Let's actually fix that. So many events. This is all related to me opening this file with the vim and deleting. Right, so this is like the create one. Well, in the perfect world, you will write detection that checks for changes to those files, and then you will investigate what was changed, because we are not able to obtain the information what has been changed, right? Let's try changing some different file like this as WD. Right, I added another comment. Look how much stuff. Yeah. So let's go and do some simple stuff. However, the rule should be something like that. Fuck. Change the date. Here we change the references here for something else. We'll focus only on this part, right? So we are after the path one. Not proc title, path. This is like the vim temporary file, if I'm not mistaken. So it would be something like that. As basic as possible. How many false positives this one will create? How many? I do believe. Can see how verbose is that. I'm not sure about those delete ones. Oh, this is like the deleting the temporary files of the Vim, right? So those. But we get in, like, we are noticed on them because indeed this is like changes to the PAM directory, right? So this could be like this could be excluded, like when the name ends with this file, so you exclude the Vim bullshit basically. I'm not sure about those delete ones, man. This sounds so random. Yeah, but this is going to work, I guess, somehow. You take it to the Microsoft Sentinel, not rule, but the query. So the issue with that, this is like super verbose, right? This is like super verbose. You can see how many files. This is like related to the Vim, how Vim works. Because you are not, you can see there is no information here what I was adding, so we are not, basically you are not able to tell what was inserted in the configuration. Oh god, you can see some drilling being done here. So I guess I will be ending stream very soon because I don't want, cannot do much about it. Yeah, it's a renovation. You cannot do much about it. So yeah, but it's not really that great of stream, but well, learn something new. Came to some conclusions, right? Like written semi-detection one. Then, like when you have like this, let's say this is like skeleton, and this is like the starting point, you implement that on the testing environment, and yeah, then there is like tuning part, exclude. Yeah, I was like thinking of excluding those like Vim bullshit files, let's call them like that. Not that, sorry for that, not really that. I don't have that much in like knowledge on how Vim does the stuff. How about we I do like something like that at the end of dcpam d like login one, right? This is it. And we grab for login. Okay, so this is like one part. You can see that basically it's like one event. There's no much other events. And yeah, cut is like oh, I mean echo. Echo is the built-in, so you have no information about what was what command was performed, right? You have only the bash. It's much less events. You can see how much the Vim was doing stuff in the background, creating some temporary files. Maybe you are more knowledgeable about how Vim does its thing. Yeah, but this could be the simplest like one. So we have like this path. We could correlate that with the syscall, and I'm not sure that would provide us with some information like correlating this event with this event. I'm thinking like excluding some stuff at this point, because there is like legitimate usage of this stuff. For example, when SSH is installed, as we could see. Yeah. But this would be like, of course this is not correct, right? This is like the skeleton for our rule. The best way would be to put it on the test and see how it performs in the environment, and roll out all the false positives. Bear in mind that we have like crazy amount of rules here as well. We have like the root one as well, I do believe. Yeah, root command execution, which was always also triggering, I think, in our atomic red team tests, I think. I'm not sure about that. Set is not a built-in, right? So it should be triggering. Okay. The time is come. I'm going off. So for the drilling at the end, hopefully that somehow this was good for you. Learn something new. I'll see you next time, yeah. Yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like leave a like, subscribe, drop some comments down below, and we'll hear each other like sometime in the future. My hopes are that sooner or later. Cheers.